Because there are so many aspects you have to consider for a good color palette, there are also many things to overlook, and many different mistakes you can make. Probably most common is focusing too much on picking basic hues that you think should go together, such as deciding to use purple, yellow, and orange, but not giving much consideration to the saturation and value of these hues. First, let's focus on saturation, aka the colorfulness of your colors. Looking at this quick painting, you'll see that all of the colors here are completely saturated, and it looks pretty intense. Now, if you bring the saturation way down, these colors feel much more like they belong together, and your eyes stop burning as well. The great thing about desaturated colors is that every desaturated color looks great with every other desaturated color. Using a palette like this feels too easy, but if you want to, you can. You can make these colors lighter, darker, more contrasted, and less contrasted. Also try bringing some more saturated colors back into the mix. Try putting your more saturated colors where your focal points are to bring more attention to those areas. Now more on lightness, darkness, and contrast. This is value, possibly the most overlooked part of choosing colors. If you have good values, it's hard to get the rest wrong. I recommend planning your work with rough grayscale paintings, making sure that everything reads clearly and looks good. Then, use blending mode layers to try different colors. I recommend the color blending mode. Once you're happy with it, you've got your color palette. Not only does this tend to make better results, but it feels a lot less overwhelming. Last of all, what's important for color palettes is not just what colors you use, but the ratio you use them in. Evenness is boring, especially do your best to avoid splitting your canvas in 50-50 halves. Try to use an uneven ratio of warm to cool colors, darkness to lightness, or even saturation to desaturation. When these halves are equal, the viewer doesn't know which to focus on, but when they are unequal, the viewer is able to focus on the smaller of the ratios and is more drawn in. Here are a couple videos you might like to watch next. Thanks for watching!